Hi, everyone. This is what happens when you're like trying to do so many things at one time. Let's go with the intro. With me? Without me? No. So, hello everyone and welcome. How are you doing? Okay, so let's get started. I'm super excited to share with you some great stuff today on Canva. So the last class that we had was design. Everyone wants to know how to do a flyer, how to do newsletters, and the most important thing about Canva is being organized. You have to have organization on your Canva because you have to file everything. It makes it so much easier to find. So make sure you're using the folders like we talked about at our last class, and make sure you're naming all of your designs so that way, again, when you're going to look for them, the templates are there and ready for you. All of that is just going to make your life so much easier, because it's kind of like, imagine having all these papers on your desk, just scattered. That's kind of what it ends up being like if you don't have it all together. So anyhow, we're going to get started here. So for those of you that don't know or aren't really familiar, when you open up Canva, this is what your dashboard looks like. And I have the Pro version. You don't necessarily need the Pro version, but if you're going to be using it, it's definitely worth it. I think it's like $120 or something like that for the year. So if you're going to be creating some marketing pieces, I definitely encourage you to dive in and do it. So today, when you log on, it says, what will you design today? That's here at the top. So, and they also give you some options here as well, to choose from. But today we're going to do a flyer. So if you're going to do something real estate, what's neat is they'll pull up all the templates. So if you do real estate flyer, and this flyer can be used for, for open houses, to put, to put in the house, to pass out, to door knock, to do basically anything. So the beauty about this is there's so many different templates to choose from. So you just have to choose what your style is, what you like. Maybe there's one where you just have one photo you want to display. So like this one would be ideal. If there's others that, you want to display multiples, this would probably be a nicer one because it has, the area for more. So just look through them and pick ones that you like. And you can always change up colors. So don't even worry about the color. It's just more about the design and what you like about the design. So if we were to go with, we'll just go with this one here. So you're just going to click on it and go to customize this template. So I want to make sure it's still. What did you type in the search criteria? Real estate flyer. And so you're going to take a look at this flyer here and determine if there's anything you want to change, whether it be, the font or colors or anything like that. But this one's pretty plain, so it's kind of nice because you can add to it if you want to, or just leave it as is. This one's actually pretty simple. And the other thing, just so you know, now you can add, like, let's just say, for instance, you want to change the picture. You can delete this guy, and then there's already a frame for a circular frame for photo. So you would go and, like I said, either into your folders and look for a folder for a photo that you want to put in there. Or you can upload something if you don't have it there. But like I mentioned, you should have your photos in there, so that way you're ready to go. So like, for instance, here I have Jennifer's photos. So if I wanted to, just go through all her photos and see which photo would be best for this particular one. Let's just say I go with this one, and then I just drag it into the circle. Yeah. We take a lot of photos around here. So I would drop her photo in there, and like I said, once you create a template, you can go here on the top, and then you can put flyer template, and then that way you don't ever have to change your information again. You don't have to do this stuff over and over and over. And then whatever, you're, because obviously every time you're going to be redoing, all the same information. So here you don't have to worry about doing that again. Just got to move this down. And then always make sure that your DRE number is on there. That's important. That you put your DRE, and then obviously your contact number, your email, whatever it is. And then here you would just put the address. Here's what it offered. And then, like I mentioned, it's super easy to transfer out the photos. You can delete it, and it gives you the photo frame. And then let's just say you just uploaded a photo. So then you can just put the photo right there in the front. I mean, it's really drop and drag and pretty simple to use. Even if, like, let's just say you were doing a market update for someone, you could even look, like, let's just say you drug in your market update, and you can give facts about the property. If you want to put, instead of putting just listed, you could put, let's say you want to pass out flyers, around a certain area or something, or mail them out, or whatever the case is, but you could do something different. And then obviously you will take out the address here, because you're not doing that or this. So you could figure out whatever you like. And then just give information, facts down here, maybe other, maybe other homes that are just listed in that area. You can, show what's listed and what the average price is, and maybe just talk about that and, pass that around. Oh, it's not? Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't know why it does that. Let me do it again. I'm sorry, guys. You see it now? Yeah, right?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay. You can hear me. I'm like, okay, so just to show you, sorry that I got frozen, but I think when I switch slides, it just doesn't want to move as fast as I do. But just to show you can mess around with it, like I said, make it your own, it's just drop and drag. So, but like I said, the most important thing, and to be so efficient, is to create folders, so that way you can easily find what you're looking for. And if, let's just say, you're looking for, maybe just regular photos that aren't really yours, you can always go here on the sidebar and click photos, and then you can type in here what you're looking for. So if I'm looking for a living room, you can type in living room, and it'll give you different options as well. So you can select from any of these photos. But if you notice, the ones with the crown are the ones that are pro. So if you're not paying, you wouldn't have access to those. But if you are, then you will. So But these are just, like I said, different designs. You can decide, whether you're doing, like I said, if you're doing a market update, or if you're doing, I have buyers in the area, or just depending on whatever it is that you're trying to get across. You could even make these, for your social media pages. You can do just, there's, like I said, there's so many different things. You could even drop in a video here if you wanted to, instead of a photo. If you wanted to drop in, let's just say, I think this is a video. You could even, drop in a video if you're going to put this, obviously not on a flyer, because it's not going to play on a flyer once you print it. But if you're going to do like a video or something like that, you can always upload different videos, walkthroughs of properties. Even like, let's just say you do a market update and you want to email it to your database, like we talked about yesterday, email marketing. You can do a walkthrough of a home that's for sale in that area, giving them some information with a market update. That's, that would probably catch people's eyes because it's different. It's not the same as everybody else's. So doing stuff like that is definitely is worthwhile. The other thing too is the quality of the flyers are really nice. So if you decided that you wanted to, let's say, go door knock 100 and you want nice quality, you can actually print in Canva. And if you choose to pick them up, I've had them ready the same day. So you can pick them up like we're on Mountain and the 10. And we Staples and FedEx usually will show who can get it to you quicker. And usually it's FedEx, usually same day. And for 50 flyers, it's $38. And then like here is where you can get, more. Let's say you want to pass out 100, it's $64. And they're really good quality. They're nice. Yeah, they are. They're nice. And we actually recently just did some. And yeah, I was really impressed with the quality. So just make sure here you're picking the nicer paper if you want it to be nicer. So we usually do premium with the uncoated finish, but we've tried them all, so they're all nice. It's just up to you on what it is that your preference is, that you like. So again, we'll go back here to home, and the next thing I wanted to show you guys was the newsletter, because I know a lot of people talk about doing newsletters. So again, they have so many templates. It's just anything that you can just imagine is here. So you can put a real estate newsletter. And the nice thing is the formats are super nice. You just have to find the one that, like I said, suits your style and maybe the amount of information that you want to provide. If you notice, some of them have a lot more space and some of them have a lot less. So like this one here is a lot less, and then this one has a lot of stuff in the front, and then a lot of stuff in the back. So it just really depends on what it is that you want to do. And then, like I mentioned, keep it consistent, stay consistent with whatever you're going to stick with. So just think about, how often do you want to send it, and what information are you looking to send? Like here, this one says new to the market. So obviously this one is talking about just, the homes in the area. This one here, same thing, kind of like talking about homes. And you have others that give more of a real estate update, more of typing, talking about what's going on in the market. And then you have others that give community information, that maybe give recipes or stuff like that. So you have to decide, like I said, which one is the best for you. So let's see, we'll take a look at, I want to make sure you guys can still see what I'm doing, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. This one's really nice. I think this one's kind of dark. Like it seems really dark. But this one, but I like how she's right there. Like that looks really nice. So maybe you could change the back. If maybe let's do that one. Let's see.
So yeah, I have a question. Can you send any of them to print or only select?
No, any of them.
Any?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me see if we could change the background on this. We can. So like, let's say obviously we're gonna have to change a lot of stuff on this, but let's just do it like a lighter color because it's kind of dark. So again, just change it to your colors. You know, if you guys know me, I'm a pink person. I love pink. Everything's pink for me. So that's just, I don't know, my color. But look at, like, sometimes if it looks like that where it's too light, you can go into effects and you can add like to highlight around it. Just keep messing with it and find the one that you like. And see, you know, if it where it stands out, and then you can change colors here to help it so that way it stays, you know, it stands out a little bit more. But this is actually a nice, so you can, again, all you have to do is take her off and upload. I'll use Jennifer in this case. So like, let's just say we want to add Jennifer on here. We'll take her background off by using the background remover because you're just looking for the photo. I believe so, yeah. So just resize her and put her wherever she belongs. Maybe. I don't know. This I'll probably move a little bit over here. And then you obviously you have to move this so you can move this so that everything lines up. But you can, like I said, you can just add about our house. So you can obviously change this, whatever this is. You know, it says about her and it talks about her as a real estate agent. Maybe you have a referral program. I know Jennifer and I created a VIP experience for our clients. So in other words, if you know, after they refer us so many people or after they do so many transactions, then they're considered our VIP client, and we do special events for them. So this is something you could even send to your, just those clients, thanking them and, talking about other things that's a little bit more intimate with them. So like I said, you could do so many different things. And I know it's like so time consuming, but like I can't stress to you, the templates that you have, everything, you want to always keep your branding the same. I know we spoke about this yesterday, but keeping the branding the same so they recognize anytime you send something, it's always consistent and it looks the same. If we go back to all the big names in marketing, and you know what Nike is, you know what McDonald's is, you know what Starbucks is. They don't change. Everything is always the same. If it's holiday or if it's whatever, then they kind of work around it, but it just doesn't change. And so that's the important thing is I know, like for me, for a long time, I didn't understand that concept, and I was always changing like my logo. I was always changing my colors. I was always changing because I always wanted something different, but I've learned to keep it the same and can be consistent with it. And so that's why it's important that you choose colors you like and, choose the formatting that you like, and just kind of stay consistent, with it. But yeah, so that's one there. If we go back, like I said, there's others that are pretty interesting. This one looks really nice too. Here, this one it looks like it might be 4 pages though, but you don't have to use all the pages. Oh no, it's actually 2. I thought it was 4, but this one's a nice one. So again, talking about not our property news, but real estate updates. Buying a home in a constantly changing market. And again, remember, you can get all this information from ChatGPT. So, and if you have the Pro ChatGPT, if you pay, it actually connects with your Canva. So you don't have to go back and forth and like copy and paste. Your ChatGPT will be in your Canva. So that's another fee. I think it's $20 a month. Chat GPT charges if you want to go pro, but if you're using that thing every day, it's worth it to go pro, because like I said, it'll streamline a lot of different things. I was spending some time on here yesterday just to kind of see any new features, and there's actually quite a bit. Even our Hey Gen app is in here too, so I have to see how that links with it. So because we do a lot of steps to get stuff certain places, but I'm noticing if you go here into the apps, there's so many different, it's right here, Hey Gen Avatar. So there's so many different apps that you can actually learn from. So spend time on those. I haven't had a chance to really dive in as deep as I'd like to, but I definitely want to start doing that because there's so many. And they even have like an AI voice. If you don't want you hear your voice, like you could record it and it'll talk for you, like on a video and stuff like that. So, like I said, they're doing so many updates. It's hard to keep up with, to be honest, but it's actually, that's why I tell you the pro version is definitely worth it. So I'm going to show you really quick. If you follow me on Instagram, I recently started a campaign where once a week I am going to post a seller's tip off of a reel that I do. And I did 30 reels in 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And don't blink. Okay. So basically, when you go to home, okay, you're going to go to your home page and you're going to go to docs. Okay. Here's docs. Okay. So you're going to go here. I hope they're following me. Let me make sure. No, it's stuck. Hold on. Yep. I know. I'm going back. That's why I'm like, let me do this before. Let me make sure. Okay, good. We're there. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just have to, I don't know why it doesn't like the transfer of the. Okay, so you're going to go here to doc. Once you're here, you're going to click this plus sign. Okay. Then you're going to click Magic Write. Here is where you're going to tell it what you want. Okay. So give me an idea, someone. What does someone want? What kind of content do you want?
First time home buyer tips.
Okay. So we'll do 30 first. Make sure you tell it how many. Okay. First time home buyer tips. And then you're going to select generate. It's thinking. Okay. Here's your 30 tips. Okay. Obviously, you can review them, make sure you like them. But once a week, you can put, buyer tips, and then you can put number 1, start by assessing your financial situation, setting budgets. Good. Check your credit score. So these are pretty good tips. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste just the tips. You don't want to copy all this other stuff. Okay, so you're going to copy these. And then once you copy, you're going to go back to your home page. And then here, you're going to search for an Instagram reel. So I'm going to put Instagram quote reel, because that's basically what it is. So I'm going to search, and you're going to find the one that you like the best. So if you notice, I selected this one. I just changed it. But you can select any one you want. Okay, so you have to know that a quote's going to be there. So what do you like? So we can pick, let's go with this one right here. Okay. So we'll click this one, and we're going to click customize template. Okay. Are they still with me on their side? Hopefully. I don't.
Maria, is she still on?
Okay. Okay. Good.
Thank you. Yeah, she's good.
Okay. So once you go here, you customize template, you're going to go here to apps. and you're going to type in bulk create. Okay, so you're going to find bulk create. Once you find it, you're going to click it. Okay. Then you're going to select enter data manually. Everybody's already like, oh, you lost me over there. It's really simple. Trust me. You know, so you're going to paste everything on there. Okay. So those are, damn it.
It's her passion. I'm like so astounded.
Okay, so I'm hoping you guys are there. This is why, honestly, we do these live. We're here in the office, and I do have people here. This is why it's better to be in place because you guys are going to be a step behind. So show up. But anyhow, I apologize. I'll try to see if when you guys are behind. But basically, we copied and pasted. Okay, so that's what we did. So let me go back and show you again. So what we did was we went to apps. Typed bulk create, found the app, enter data manually, and then we paste it. So once we paste it, it's all here. Okay, so we're going to select done once we paste it. Okay, now before you do anything else, if you want to change anything, like let's say I don't want her to be in the background, I want it to be something that I like. So let's just say I'll just post, I'll do one of the office videos. I need to go to video. That would help. So here's video. So now each of them are going to have the same video. That's what you want. You want your tip to be consistent, to be the same. If you want to change the background of this or anything, you can change it now. If you want to change the color of this, let's say black. Here you want to write first time buyers tips. Let's do that, and then we'll make it smaller so it'll fit on one line. And then you can add this up here. You could put your information on here. That's kind of what I did. You can make this a little bit longer. Maybe carry this down here. What I did was I added my photo, and you could put at Sonia Real Estate Broker, and put this right here. Bold it, and then add your photo. Like I mentioned, you can do that. So wherever your photo is, remember, like I said, make sure everything's organized because it just makes it so much easier when it is. So you could actually go into Elements and grab a photo, the circle, so that way your photo looks nice and aligned, just like Instagram. That's the whole point. You want it to be kind of the same, and then you'll just add your photo at that point. So let's just drag it down. There we go.
How'd you do that crop feature?
What crop feature?
When you're adjusting the picture, like, because it was too high when you.
Oh, you just double click on it and it'll you drag it down.
Oh.
Yeah. You just have to mess with it.
Okay.
And so once you're here, I hope they can see. Let me go back and see. Okay, good. So once you have it how you want it, like I said, this might not be exactly what you want. It may or may not. But let's just say, let's go back to the apps. So you got to make sure once you're done that you're here in the bulk create. Okay. Make sure on the side that you're still in bulk create. Let's just say that this is what you guys end up liking. Then at this point, you're going to right click on make sure that the text is highlighted, what you want to change on each one. That's what's going to change. Once you do that, you hit connect data. Do you see that? You select connect data, and then here it's asking you, what data do you want to connect? Remember, we put it in the name selection. So you're going to hit name. There it is. And here it says continue. Here it says generate 30 designs. You hit generate. There you are. You got your 30 designs. So here you're going to have to go in here and, change those a little bit. I really don't care for the font, to be honest, but I mean, I just kind of wanted to show you. But you can change the font before you do this, so you don't have to do it each time. But the key is to do everything how you want it the same, so you only do it once. So here's the first one. We'll go here. We'll actually play it. So start by assessing your financial situation, and you can actually lighten up the background, that little square too, to make it like see through a little bit, so that way you could see the actual video of what's going on in the background. You can do that. And then there goes the next one. Check your credit. So there's 30 different tips here.
So freaking amazing.
So
would you do one every day? Is that
no, I do one every Tuesday. I do tips Tuesday. So yeah. So every Tuesday you'll see I do sellers tips. So me, obviously, you want to, who are you talking to? Talk to your audience. So I'm focused more on sellers. Huh?
So you have half the year basically done.
Well, this is 30. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you can do this like on Thursday. You could do something else for another day, just design it a little bit differently. But yeah, basically. So all you do is download them all, and then you can put them in your drafts if you wanted to. You can put them in your drafts and they're ready to go, So it just makes it so easy, so that way they're done already.
So do they download individually, right?
You can have them downloaded individually or it's up to you, but obviously you want them individually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you?
So here where it says share, you're going to click this, and where it says download, right here it says 30. They're separate. See that? So you're going to get 30, you're going to get 31, 30 different, 30 downloads.
Sonia, do you add voice to this or that?
Music, I add the music
music.
on, when I post it. Trending music. You want trending music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So voice is not necessary.
No.
We could just add it to the
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing.
So I do have the steps. I can share them with you guys to make it a little bit easier. I wrote them down because I figured it would be easier to know step by step how to do this. But like I said, you can do it for anything. You could do it for listing a property. You could do it for, community stuff. Like recipes. You could just put in you can ask ChatGPT, give me 30 recipes, or whatever, or give me, 30 events happening. Give me Mother's Day advice or something, and you can do maybe a segment for Mother's Day or anything. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. Using the ChatGPT is
great. Yeah.
Is totally a game changer. It's like, instead of, having an assistant, which that's what they did for us before, and it was, it's not to say that they're still not needed,
They're needed for other things.
We can put them for use in other things. Exactly. But it's, yes. Yeah, exactly. So,
So on my question.
We're needed.
Question. Do you take like a certain day or a certain time during the day just to do all your stuff, like your like?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Do you take like a certain time during the day or during the week just to say I'm going to do like this?
Yeah. So basically, I love this. Like I'm a total Canva person. Like, to me, I don't know. I just love it, but not everybody does. So what I suggest is, when an idea comes up or when you see something that you like, you think, oh, this is neat, write it down. Don't stop what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing, because I think we get distracted so easily. but I would just have, something where you're like to do. Like next time I want to do, I like how this person highlighted this, or I like this. And so then the next time I work I'm going to commit an hour, let's say, I wouldn't commit to more than maybe 30 minutes a day. You don't really need more than that. Or maybe 2 hours a week where you're going to, maybe on a day where, you have the time, just deep dive into it. But what I would do at that time is go over whatever notes I took all week, or maybe I screenshotted something that I liked and I want to do something similar to it. You can do that. Sometimes I'll see like someone wrote something. I'm like, oh, I like that. But what I'll do is I'll take what they wrote, I'll put it into Chat GPT and I'll say, reword this for me. And it gives it the same effect, but different feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same, but it's not the same, I guess you could say, but it makes it easier. But I wouldn't want you to spend too much time into it. I just think that, like I said, I think for someone newer, I would do probably the 30 minutes a day, and just chunk away with getting organized first and foremost. Decide what colors you want to use. Decide on the templates you want to use. Who's the market you're trying to reach, and then just create those different things. And then and like I said, because as you're going, you're going to see different things that you like, so you're going to always want to change what you're doing. um but yeah, that's really yes. And I'll send the steps to you guys so you guys can see how to do that. And I really encourage you, like I said, I encourage you to do. It just saves you time, and it's hard to have things for each day. But just remember all the different things that you're doing too, in your business, and just try to take photos, and video of everything that you're doing, so that way when you do sit down for that 30 minutes, you can go back in your camera roll and say, oh, I was at an open house, I did this, I want to talk about this. That could be another thing you do, open house tips, so, and maybe post those the weekend or on Fridays. You can talk about, how to get open house ready, or stuff like that. I mean, there's just so many different things. You can even ask Chat GPT, give me some um, content ideas for real estate, and then it'll give you a whole bunch of stuff. So, but just the more specific you are with it, the better. You'll be able to have, you'll get more out of it. So, but yeah, does anyone have anything else that they want to see?
Don't close that. I'm writing down the emails
Oh,
that want your list,
uh,
or can you save that?
yeah.
You can save it?
Yeah, and you know what? I can't see who you guys are, because it just says Facebook user. So if you can either, how about do this? Everybody email Maria at Remax Champions, or actually it's Maria Ortiz, not Maria. Oops.
Okay, so you don't want to write them.
You can if you have them already. If you can email Maria Ortiz at Remax Champions, I'll make sure that she gets them all to you guys. So that way, you guys have the steps. But if there's anything else, Maricela, I know someone said, can you please send me the steps, but I don't know who you are.
So there's three.
Oh,
I
cool.
got those three emails.
Let me see if I can see you guys. Sonia, same here. Wait. Will you please? It might be Chassis. Okay. So, let's see what else. Let me see what else we've been working on here. I don't know what else I'm showing on here. So it's still stuck there. let me go back in here again. Screen. So going back here into Canva, you can see that, you know, we have so many different things on here, but again, picking the right one that works for you guys. I mean, we honestly use everything. You know, everything is pretty much templated. We use our open house sign-in forms, our cover, our thumbnails for our YouTube videos, flyers, gosh, our cover letters. Wow, I mean, just everything. But let me show you guys. So this is just to show you guys. This is something. This is a cover letter that I created in Canva, and it's something that. Let me see if I make sure that they can see it. Because can they see it or no? No. Sorry. Let me do it again. Okay, there we go. So this is a cover letter that I created. So when I send out like an offer, just I'm gonna go down to the bottom so you can see. This is kind of what it looks like. These are what our offer letters look like. We put these in front of our offer, just talking about the details of the offer. And these actually, a lot of people compliment us on doing this, you know, stuff like this because it's real clean. They can, you know, see they have our contact information. So there's just, you know, different things, but I use it for like I said, for all of that. And then this is like just letterhead that we use in case we need to write a letter to someone. This is, you know, we just, like I said, we created it. So you don't, you know, remember back in the day, you used to have to, you know, order letterhead and all that. Well, you don't have to do any of that anymore. So, you know, just again, pick a design, see what you like, and go back and do that. We have, like I said, so many different templates. There's anything you can, I mean, geez, anything that you can think of. There's everything's in here, everything. So, but yeah, so that's basically it for today. I hope you guys learned, you know, what you wanted. Hopefully you took away something and you can use that. Let me go back here. So if any of you have any other questions or need additional help, like I said, our next Canva class, we'll do another one soon. And I encourage you to, if you can, try to come in, like I said, so you can get a little bit more hands-on. So that way, because I know that there's like, you know, the flick, the whatever it's called, the internet and all that, it's just kind of not as clear as if you were here. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Have a great Thursday. See you soon.
Yay.